I'm Dr. Les Lynette, and I hope to help you understand psychiatric problems. Some people don't want to use medication for ADHD. I think this slideshow, taken from ADDitude Magazine, offers just about the most effective alternative to medication treatment, or these methods can be used as a supplement to medication. Talk with your child's teacher about using these strategies to increase your child's focus and foster best behavior at school. Say what you mean. Telling a child to behave or to be good is too vague. Tell children exactly what good behavior looks like. Keep your hands at your side when waiting in line, and take out your books and sit quietly are better options. Make sure kids understand the expectations and consequences. Keep your hands to yourself and you'll get an extra 10 minutes of recess. If you hit, you will have to stand in the corner. Show good behaviors. Posting visual reminders helps ADHD kids remember the rules. Write out classroom rules such as respect others and use an indoor voice on colorful paper and post them somewhere easy to see. Place cards with messages like raise hands before speaking on the child's desk for an extra reminder. Use an abacus to track interruptions by moving a bead each time a student speaks out of turn. Set a clear routine. Let kids know where they are in the day. Write the day's schedule on the blackboard and erase items as they are completed. Alert the class in advance if there are revisions. Use a timer to help transitions between activities and give 5- and 2-minute warnings, so ADHD kids have time to stop doing one thing and start another. This gives ADHD students a sense of control over their day. Mute distractions. Do what you can to minimize external distractions. Seat an ADHD child close to the teacher and away from doors or windows. Surround her with students who are good role models and away from students with challenging or distracting behavior. Allow her to use earphones or earplugs to block distractions while working on homework or tests. To avoid singling out ADHD children, make these available to all students. Grab their attention. Use a bell, chime, or gong before giving assignments or making important announcements. Wait until it's quiet and you have students' attention before speaking. Vary the pitch and volume of your voice. Use props, for example, a butterfly net if you're assigning a project on nature. Try anything that will keep all eyes on you. Redirect their attention when it strays, saying things like "Earth to Amy" to an ADHD child or scolding him in front of the class for not paying attention doesn't fix the problem. It adds to it by embarrassing the student. Instead, find ways of redirecting a student who is distracted. Give nonverbal cues such as standing close by, making eye contact, or patting her on the shoulder. Or to help build confidence, ask a question that you know she can answer. Repeat, repeat, repeat. After assigning work, have several students repeat it, and then have the class say it in unison. This gives ADHD students more opportunities to hear it and is a good way to drill instructions into non-ADHD students as well. Give both oral and written instructions so ADHD kids don't have to remember everything. When giving written instructions, ask the students to color, highlight, or underline key words. Offer brief, sincere praise. People usually dwell on the shortcomings of kids with ADHD. Be sure to offer positive feedback when ADHD kids are well behaved or stay focused. Be specific about their good behavior by saying things like, "You're being very patient. Thanks for waiting your turn." Or just say, "Nice job." Or give him a thumbs up. Don't overdo it. Kids know when praise is forced, or they may feel insulted that you are praising them for a skill that they should have mastered. Learn about the pressure points of attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. ADHD kids often misbehave during transitions, like lunch, recess breaks. When the schedule or class structure changes, a substitute is present. When he is failing a class, when medication wears off. Ignore minor muttering, especially if the student is following instructions. Teach the child to recognize when he or she is about to lose control and have a crisis plan in place. Create a place to go. Sometimes an ADHD child is distracted because of an annoying tag inside of her clothes or the sound of a child writing behind her. Be sure to have a quiet area in your class, a tent, an area drawn on the floor, or a beanbag chair in a quiet corner for students. Clarify ahead of time what students can do there: read, draw, or rest. For older kids who suspect they might blow up, give them ongoing permission to head to the guidance counselor's office to talk or to sit and cool off. Keep a child on task and in his seat. Make sure directions are clear and understood before sending a child to work independently. Send students to their seats with a written task card, checklist, or things to do sheet. Have students cross out each task as they complete them. Make sure necessary supplies are available so students can work during independent time without excuses. Assign a study buddy to students who might need help. Give fidgety students a reason to move around. Movement helps ADHD kids to hit the reset button and focus. Ask him or her to perform a task like cleaning the blackboard or straightening a bookshelf, or allow the child to get a drink of water or go to the bathroom. If this is not practical, the student can play with small objects, a squeeze ball or a rubber band that can be manipulated quietly. Don't punish the child by taking away recess. Many ADHD children have a harder time concentrating without a break. Again, if you can't or don't feel comfortable with medication, these are about the best non-medication strategies to help manage your child's ADHD.